Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you as we wrap up another big three-day race week here in South Florida. We've got 9 of them for you on the Sunday card. And, of course, the big news, as always, is the Rainbow Six. And race number 4, we're up to $125,000 in your estimated jackpot. We'll send it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for your course and weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful. Temperatures in the upper 80s with partly cloudy skies. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, no turf racing today. In race 1, there are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for a variety of them, including Flashover and Ridden for Speed as Decisive Pride along the inside Growth Mindset with Ginger Snapjack into the top flight. Line Astray backs off. Floating out a bit is Gentleman Caller. Out in the 3-lane goes Front Traffic. Then it's Kryptonym. Toward the back of the field is Mr. Cooper. The early trailer is Highland Peak. And they run around the first turn. Long shot Decisive Pride and Joe Trejos with the advantage. They lead by almost a length. Flashover in a flanking position while second. It's a length and a half to Growth Mindset, who's in a chilly spot for Sonny Leone, racing in third. 2.5 back to Line Astray, who races in fourth for Carlos DeLugo. A gap of 4 to Ginger Snapjack. On his outside is Gentleman Caller. Then it's another 2 lengths to Front Traffic. Still lagging behind is Mr. Cooper. And at the back is Highland Peak. The race to the half-mile point. The leader is still Decisive Pride with Flashover right alongside. Flashover now sticks a neck in front. They're going quickly, 46 and 4 for a half-mile. Decisive Pride is second. Growth Mindset has had the trip. He's now third. On the improve, here's Front Traffic sharply at the inside. Line Astray on the outside. Trying to wind it up from the back is Kryptonym 4 wide. Then in between horses, Highland Peak. Underway from the back is Mr. Cooper. He's had a ton of pace ahead of him, and he begins to close ground. It's now Growth Mindset who comes away with the lead. Line Astray to attack mode, far outside Mr. Cooper. Just inside him is Kryptonym, and they're on their way home. There's still plenty of hopes here as they straighten for the drive. On the far outside, Mr. Cooper from between Line Astray, Kryptonym right there, and at the rail, Growth Mindset. 1/8 of a mile to go. Here comes Mr. Cooper after Line Astray. Line Astray and Mr. Cooper inside Growth Mindset. 16th to go. Growth Mindset digging in. Line Astray in between. Line Astray getting up. Line Astray won it, but it's close after that between Growth Mindset and Mr. Cooper in 1:44 and 3. They're off and running. Good start for the newcomer, Great Hunt from the rail. In between horses, Sweet Cha-Cha. Up on the outside, Gonna Pick Dominic. These 3 are quickest, and angling off the inside is Great Hunt. Out in the middle, Fastidious. Then it's a gap of 2 to Godwin, and Temperature Rising is last. They have half a mile to race, and the leader is Sweet Cha-Cha, and Jonathan Ocasio in front by half a length. Gonna Pick Dominic tries to go with him in second. These 2 have put 3 on Fastidious, who's now third. After the sharp break, Great Hunt is not taking much part in this. He's back to fourth now. Then Godwin and Temperature Rising. They run to the top of the stretch, and Sweet Cha-Cha tries to turn away the favorite. Gonna Pick Dominic working harder to stay with him. Meanwhile, Fastidious is circling horses for Spanabel, but giving up a ton of ground. 3 back to Great Hunt, who tries to get a rally together, and they're on their way home. The leader is still Sweet Cha-Cha, 1/8 of a mile out and 2.5 on top. Fastidious still trying, so is Gonna Pick Dominic, and on the inside it's Great Hunt. Final 16th of a mile. Sweet Cha-Cha's almost there. Gonna Pick Dominic with one more push. Sweet Cha-Cha in front. Gonna Pick Dominic second. It's close third, either Great Hunt or Fastidious in 1:58 and 4. They're off in the Curlin Florida Derby. after 3/4 in 1:12.1. Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. Good start for Southern Palace on her outside. Brown-Eyed Beauty. Sprezzatura put into play by Luca P. And these three race on from a well-settled Confer, who's away second last. The early trailer is Sade Purse. In the run to the first turn, Sprezzatura will have a crack at the early lead and has inside position and the advantage as Van Dyke takes a big rainful of Southern Palace and will let the leader go while racing on the hip in second. Two back to the rail and Confer, who's now third, from Brown-Eyed Beauty in fourth, and out the back is Sade Purse. The opening quarter was 23-4 as they straighten for their run down the backstretch. Sprezzatura in front by almost a length. Southern Palace is there second, 2.5 back to Confer. She's now third. Sade Purse makes a move on the outside fourth, and at the back now is Brown-Eyed Beauty. Field separated by 4.5 lengths in the run toward the half-mile point. Sprezzatura has the lead and leads by a length and a half. Sade Purse is now up to third as Southern Palace remains in second. Confer is at the rail fourth, and Brown-Eyed Beauty is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. They went 47-4 for the opening half mile. Sprezzatura with no peace at all as here's Southern Palace turning up the heat, and Southern Palace readily takes the advantage. Back to second is Sprezzatura. Confer is underway. Sade Purse bid was short-lived, and Brown-Eyed Beauty just flat-out hot-kicked through 3/4 in 1:12.1. Confer is on the scene now. Here she comes, three wide, white blinkers charging to challenge the embattled duo, and they're at the top of the stretch. Leonel Reyes, patient with Confer, who now takes the lead. Sprezzatura fighting back toward the inside as Southern Palace comes up empty. There's a 16th to go, and Confer can pose for the picture. Confer and Leonel Reyes going away by 2.5. Sprezzatura was second. Southern Palace ran third, and fourth was Brown-Eyed Beauty. And they're off. Princess Miss Emile stuck her head in front at the start, but is devoid of any early speed and shuffles to last now as His Choice is on the go for Edwin Gonzalez and takes the advantage. Spicy Guacamole is marooned out in the center, moving out the rail. Commencement on the far outside. Timely Reward, and out the back is Princess Miss Emile, who lets the pace develop ahead of her while a long way behind. To the far turn they go. It's His Choice who has the lead. Timely Reward up alongside in second. Down at the rail, Commencement is third. Getting started, Spicy Guacamole. In between horses is Azure Lady. Dropping back is Open Sky. Princess Miss Emile tries to get her rally together. She's improving with an inside lane, but she's still better than 8 lengths off the lead. 22-2 for the opening quarter, and they arrive at the top of the stretch. On the far outside, here comes Spicy Guacamole to have a crack at Timely Reward. The rail just opened for Commencement, who fires through. Still right there and trying to close down the center, Princess Miss Emile. They come past the 8th pole. Who do you like here? They're swarming in on the far outside. Princess Miss Emile lifting for Luca P. Princess Miss Emile getting up. Close then for second. It's a bob of the noses between Spicy Guacamole and Commencement. Ian 105 flat. they're off. Good start for Golden Sombrero, heading off for the early advantage. First team put into the race today. Jive is up in the center with Dollar Liberty. Then Break the Ice and at the rail, Summerstorm Strick. They run out of the chute, and the leader is First Team. He's in front by half a length. Dollar Liberty is second from Golden Sombrero, who's on their outside in third. Jive is an early fourth. The pace is a reasonable one early. Two back to the gray, Break the Ice, and the trailer is Summerstorm Strick. Opening quarter indeed reasonable. 25-2, that's flat out slow. The leader is now Dollar Liberty by almost a length. First Team is second. Golden Sombrero's out in the middle third. Jive is fighting the rating. He's got his head cocked sideways. At the inside, it's Break the Ice, and the trailer is Summerstorm Strick. They go to the half-mile point behind the speed of Morelos and Dollar Liberty, a half a mile from home and a length in front. Watching him move out second is First Team. Three wide, Golden Sombrero begins to make some ground. He's into third. Meanwhile, Break the Ice is fourth. He's making good progress at a big number. Jive is called it a day, and at the inside, Summerstorm Strick, they start to put on some speed with 5/16 to go. The leader is Dollar Liberty by a neck. First Team in the middle out, three wide, Golden Sombrero looking for room at the rail as Break the Ice. Then back to Summerstorm Strick, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:13 flat, they're on their way home. The leader is still Dollar Liberty. Had a host of pursuers looking for room. Break the Ice over the top, Golden Sombrero in between horses. First Team. They come past the eighth pole. Dollar Liberty still in front. Break the Ice gets room at the rail. Down the center, Golden Sombrero. Dollar Liberty in front. Dollar Liberty by a length and a half. Second is Break the Ice. Third is Golden Sombrero. Then First Team in 1:38-3. Fire off and running. The two favorites were both away cleanly enough. Ethel and Sandwedge on their outside, Holy Kingdom. Moving at the rail, Air Force Babe. Mrs. Cashman's between. Second last is Shiloh. The early trailer is Almapura. So the favorites get acquainted. Their heads apart up front. It's Ethel on the outside, Sandwedge toward the inside. Mrs. Cashman is at the rail in third. At the rail fourth is Air Force Babe, followed next by Holy Kingdom. Then Shiloh, who's out in the center, and the trailer is Almapura. They go to the half-mile point. The opening quarter was pretty quick, 22-2. The leader is Sandwedge and Jaramillo by a length. Ethel tries to keep pace with the leader in second. At the rail, Mrs. Cashman third. Up on the outside, Shiloh just ran into fourth from Air Force Babe. Then back to Holy Kingdom, and Almapura is last. With the advantage, it's Sandwedge. Mrs. Cashman is a chief challenger as Ethel throws up the white flag. Outside, it's Shiloh. She's on the move at a nice chop opportunity here. Two back to the inside, and Air Force Babe, and they're at the top of the stretch. Sandwedge is a quarter of a mile from home and two on top. Mrs. Cashman second. Shiloh is wide while trying to gain on the leader. The half mile in 46-1. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Sandwedge trying to keep it together for an eighth of a mile more. Shiloh has other ideas and takes aim, and they come past the eighth pole. It's Sandwedge in front. Shiloh on the outside tries to get to her. Holy Kingdom toward the rail. Sandwedge, Shiloh, Holy Kingdom, Sandwedge hangs on. Sandwedge saved by the wire from Holy Kingdom and Shiloh in 126-2. And they're off. Excellent start for KC Chief, who heads right out to the early lead. He's being gunned by Edgar Perez to try to clear the inside traffic. Tightening up for Racing Room is Harpoon Harry. Out in the middle goes Momza. Edgar Zayas and race favorite Fly the W come away in fourth. They're in the two-path, about 2 lengths behind. A gap of 2 more to the rail and post facto, and the trailer is Uncle Armando. Around the first turn they go. KC Chief used hard in the early stages, but he has the rail in the lead in the run to the backstretch. From the outside, Momza is second. Harpoon Harry tucked in third. Fly the W is a patient fourth, 2.5 clear of post facto, and the trailer is Uncle Armando. The opening quarter was 24-1. They had 5 furlongs to negotiate. They have KC Chief to catch. Off the inside, Harpoon Harry going after the leader while second and in between horses. 3 wide. That's Momza in third. Zayas exactly where he wants to be on Fly the W, letting the top trio trade punches while fourth and 2.5 lengths off the lead. 3 back to post facto, and Uncle Armando is last as they swing to the far turn. KC Chief, he still has the lead. Here comes the move from Fly the W. Launched into the clear. He was fourth. He's now third, now second, and charging to challenge his chief rival with 5/16 to go. KC Chief has the lead. Fly the W to attack mode second. Back to third is Harpoon Harry. Back to fourth in Momza, then post facto, and they're at the top of the stretch. Here's the matchup. On the inside, KC Chief fights to hold it. Flat to the boards is Fly the W. He's second with 2.5 lengths to raise and 1/8 of a mile to raise it. Up front, KC Chief trying to buckle down for a 16th more. He still has daylight on Fly the W, who will be defeated today by KC Chief and Edgar Perez, who go down the road to win it. Fly the W was second. Post facto got up for third. Uncle Armando is fourth in 142-2. They're off. And they're off. At the rail, Sugar Treat comes out firing and looks for a clear lead. In the middle, it's our Firebird. Face the Music, forwardly positioned. Pretty and Awesome's on the outside. Off the speed are Traverse and Misprint. Half a mile away, and now Face the Music and Hazelwood shove a neck in front. From the outside, Pretty and Awesome. From the inside, our Firebird, Sugar Treat, who won the break, has shuffled herself all the way to last now. Misprint is together with Traverse in that second flight as they round the far turn. Up front, our Firebird has inside position. Pretty and Awesome right alongside, but gives up a ton of ground. That's all for Face the Music. She backpedals between horses. Misprint's underway. Traverse would like some place to work as they race for home. They went 21-2 for the opening quarter, and here's a move from Misprint down the center. Pretty and Awesome in the middle. Our Firebird along the rail. Traverse angles off cover, and Sugar Treat is on late. Final 16th of a mile. It's now Misprint who surges forward. Traverse takes aim with a 16th to go. It's still Misprint. Here comes Traverse on the outside. Here's the wire. Photo finish. Very close at the wire. Traverse and Ferrer launching at Misprint. Win picture. 57-1. And runners away. Performante quick into stride and looking for the early advantage from Amazing Woo. Here's Come Dream With Me marching forward on the far outside Sunday at Church. Moving out the rail, Winooski. The one with no speed is Prince David. Down the backstretch they go, are almost 4 in line here. From the far outside, Amazing Woo. In between horses, Performante. Down at the rail, race favorite, Come Dream With Me. They've gone ahead of Winooski, who's now racing in 4th. The 2 at the back are Prince David and Sunday at Church. They go to the half-mile point. Amazing Woo is now moved ahead a bit. He's a length in front of a rail running Come Dream With Me in 2nd. Performante backpedals to race in 3rd. Winooski is at the rail together with Prince David, and the trailer remains Sunday at Church. 23 and 2 for the opening quarter as they run past the 3 furlong point. Amazing Woo by a length and a half. Come Dream With Me to attack mode 2nd. 3 back to the rail, and Winooski, who's now 3rd. Performante is 4th as they reach the top of the stretch. They're a quarter of a mile from home. They have Marcos Meneses and Amazing Woo to catch. He's a length in front. Come Dream With Me starts to get to him. 3 back to Winooski. He's still close enough, and he's running home pretty well. Off the turn and the stretch drive, there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Amazing Woo trying to turn away challenges on both sides. Performante's running again. Winooski toward the rail. 16th to go. Here comes Performante on the outside of Amazing Woo. Performante getting up. Performante won it. Amazing Woo was 2nd. Winooski ran 3rd. Then Come Dream With Me in 1:24 and 4.
That's a wrap on the 9-race Sunday card. We'll take a few days off. We'll be back with you on Friday. Another 3-day racing week. The cards are already drawn, 9 of them for you, and we really hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.